Hello, I'm Steve from Fast Home Services, and today we have a Bradford White RG2DV50S6N direct vent water heater. Now, this type of water heater is different from the standard atmospheric water heater where you may have your venting just going up from the top of the water heater up straight through the roof. This one, being a direct vent, will elbow and can go directly through an outside wall. And we'll talk a little bit more about the venting later on in the video. So let's go over the components of the water heater. Some of them are very similar to any other gas water heater. Here you have your cold water inlet. Here you have your hot water outlet, coaxial vent connection. Like all other water heaters, this one also has the protective anode. Protects the water heater from corrosion buildup. So this is your pressure and temperature relief valve. Now typically you will see a drain line coming from this, maybe going through your wall to the outside. This is a safety valve. This valve is designed to open at 210 degrees or 150 psi. So let's say, for example, the thermostat in the gas valve fails and the water keeps getting hotter and hotter. This will pop open at 210 degrees and discharge that water safely through the drain line and to the outside. Same if the pressure ever gets up to 150 psi. This is your energy guide label that talks about typically what a water heater may cost you to operate per year. This is the rating plate for the water heater that has all the information: model number, serial number, number of BTUs, gas pressures. The rest of these are safety stickers that also explain how to light the pilot and give you a little more information about the tank. And this is the owner's manual in the pouch that has instructions on the water heater as well as your warranty information. This is your gas control valve. Now what this does is this controls the pilot and the burner operation while it also monitors the temperature of the water in the tank. This is your brass drain valve. These are the thermopile wires. Now this tank comes with a thermopile, unlike a thermocouple that other tanks have, but it performs the same purpose. This is your ignition wire to light the pilot. This is your burner tube. This is your pilot tube. And to light the pilot, you would hit this button and it sparks on the pilot assembly inside the combustion chamber. This tank would be ideal for a 3 to 4 bedroom, 2-bath house for a family of 5 during normal usage. The main feature of this tank that makes it different from standard gas tanks is the coaxial venting system. It's a 2-pipe vent system. You have a smaller pipe and a larger pipe. The smaller pipe exhausts the combustion gases safely out of the home, while the distance between the inner pipe and the outer pipe is the intake where fresh combustion air from the outside comes into the tank. This closed combustion system design keeps your combustion air separate from your indoor air, and it also provides more flexibility during installation. So let's talk a little bit about the coaxial vent design. This would be your inner pipe. This attaches right here to the tank. This is where your combustion gases are exhausted out through the tank. This is your outer pipe. So as you can see, it's a pipe within the pipe design. Your combustion gases flow in through this area while your exhaust comes right out through the center tube. So when your combustion air enters in this portion through the venting, it goes into this box and travels down this tube where it is introduced into the combustion chamber. Then the rest of the venting, as far as your extension to get to an outside wall, just attaches directly to this vent. And this is your termination cap that attaches to the end of the venting. This is what you would see on the outside of your house once the venting comes through. As you can see from the diagram, the red arrows traveling through the center pipe represent your combustion gases exhausting through the venting and to the outside, while the blue arrows represent your combustion air from the outside traveling through the vent pipe down into the combustion chamber of the water heater. Unlike standard atmospheric gas water heaters, the direct vent with its coaxial vent design does allow you to install this water heater in a bedroom or a bathroom. So what are some of the applications where you would install a direct vent water heater? If you currently have an electric water heater and would like to upgrade to a gas, this would be a good choice because you can just vent through the sidewall of the house without the huge expense of running a vent up through the house and out through the roof. Now the tank does need to be installed near an exterior wall to be able to run the venting to the outside. There are two different vent kits available. There's the rigid vent kit that I showed you earlier. Then we also have a flexible vent kit that allows you a little more flexibility when you're installing the tank. Now, either of these vent kits, the flexible one will expand out to 95 inches, or with a solid one, you can get an extension kit to go up to 95 inches. So you can be a little bit off the wall, but there is limitations to the distance you can be. So the Bradford White RG2DV50S6N direct vent water heater is available through Fast Home Services in a 6 and a 10-year warranty. So if you're interested in having this installed or any other water heater, please give us a call at Fast Home Services.